Hey guys, and welcome back to Let's Play The Sims Medieval Pirates and Nobles Part 6. Now, where we left off was we started a new quest, and Titus is getting up. We're going to make some food, because he is hungry. So, let's go ahead and make some bear soup. We need to go shopping for some more food, because we are out. Yeah. And actually, we have enough money that we could actually buy a few things that I could show you. Might even have enough money to get him a better bed. But he doesn't have too much stuff left in his inventory to make much of anything, so we're going to have to go and get some stuff. Which we can actually do that. But we need to keep his focus back here. So we'll get some food made, and that should do us. And then we'll get on with this quest. So, yep, you go ahead and eat that. Now, one thing that I want to show you, and we'll go ahead and look at this here. Figure out a good place to put it. Let's see. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and go into furnish mode here. Because there's something that I definitely want to show you guys that will come in very good. That will come in good, you know, that will definitely come in handy with making some food here. Let's see. I think we need domestic. Now here is like a little larder that they can use to put their stuff in to be able to make food. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to put one in here. Oh, if we can find room here. Let's see. It's best if we can get it up against a wall. Like right there, perhaps. And they should be able to get to that. Now, let's see if we can get him a better bed, because that way it'll give him a little bit better energy. So we're gonna, we need to go into, oops, yes, it's a required object, I know, but we're gonna fix that. We need to go into comfort, and let's just see what kind of a bed that we can get. Okay, energy of 8 and environment. Now, this one here is the best bed, energy of 9. But let's go ahead and get this bed right now, because we can't really afford the other one. So let's see what color that we want to get. Let's go ahead and get this bed right here, and we'll turn it around. We're going to put that right there. I would love to get this fire spit, but we can't afford it right now. We're going to have to wait. So let's go ahead and go back into live mode, or live mode, or whatever, and we should go to the village shops to get a little bit of food. Okay, so we need to write new literary law. Read the war crimes docket and pass an edict. But let's go ahead and go to the village shops to get a little bit more food. So let's go to the path to the village, because we've got to get a few more things here. So let's go ahead and let's go to the village shops, and then we can come back and do our stuff. That's what happens when we run out. Oh, he's gonna... Yeah, there's somebody else with, like, weak constitution or whatever, so... but he's pretty focused. We'll get to his daily responsibilities and stuff, and then that will be alright. So, we're gonna just see what we can get here. Come on. It takes a minute. Let's go ahead and look at food. Get some fowl meat. How about a frog? 1 turbot. Get a couple of cheeses. We can get a bunch of apples here. Some wheat. We gotta be careful what we get. Couple of barley, a tench. I don't think we'll get any salmon. Trout. Get a trout. We're not going to get any bear meat because that is expensive. Pigeon. We could get a couple of those. Mushrooms. Onions. Those are cheap. turnips are pretty cheap. This is probably gonna end up being, I bet, a couple of eggs, no spices, I don't think, or honey. About some salt. Cabbages. Get a couple of cabbages. None of this. How about some herring? We'll get a couple of that. A couple of citrus fruits, maybe. Rabbit meat. Okay, so I think that'll do. Let's go ahead and buy these items. And I don't think there's anything that we have in here that we can sell. No. So we'll go on back home because we have things that we have to get done. Yep, so let's go on home. And then when we get home, we'll put the stuff away, and then we can show you how this the little storage thing works. They call it a larder. It's like a little ice box or whatever, a little fridge storage thing. Okay, so here we go. We're gonna go ahead and open this up, and we'll go ahead and put the stuff away here. All right. Let's go ahead and pause this. We'll just sort of drag and drop here. So now, as you can see, we've got all of the food stored in this little thing. So when we make food, all we got to do is click on it and tell it what we want to have, and it'll, we'll get it out of there, and we'll be able to make whatever we want from in there. So anyway, now what we need to do is we need to go ahead and let's go ahead and get his responsibilities done. Let's go ahead and read the war crimes docket. And then we'll need to go ahead and write a law. And also what we'll need to do too is we're going to have to pass an edict. So. Okay, write new literary law. We'll read that first. It's kind of easy to play a monarch. It really is. But some of these others, it's not so easy. And especially like if you've got like two that you got to take care of, it is very difficult. Okay. So he's also got to pass an edict, and he's got to sign royal arrest warrant. Okay, so we can do that at the scribe table here when we get done here. So sign royal warrant after we get done with the literary law. So I think we got to send something as well at the box maybe.
Quasul Renab Nemzo.
Alright, so there is the literary law. There, that should do it. Now I'll go visit my peasant friends and see how much I've enriched their lives. See how much I've enriched their lives.
Kerem von Set Beresen.
Now the tactical map I think is right here, so we need to propose an edict. We have to send the guildsmen to the stocks. Okay, so let's see what we have. Establish an official apprenticeship program for all professions in Crafthole. Sure. Let's try that. And then let's go ahead and call for the vote. Okay, so let's go ahead and vote for Crafthole. Okay, edict passed. Very good. Wow, I got that on the first try. Go figure. Go figure. Okay.
Ajok?
So we have to go and send the guildsman to the stocks. Oh, we got to get a relationship. So we're going to have to chat. We're going to have to get to know. So there's several people that we can actually talk to, but we'll go ahead and do this.
Zenit.
Okay.
Shepina Banin,
Disham.
Nerethin Garut, Omid
Weekly
Barzel,
Chat.
Lobralim Konig, Barzel
talk about State of the
Grusel
Kingdom.
Menif,
Benug
Get to know.
Salem.
Gravim, Exibar, Shepina
Yeah, 'cause you got to get a relationship
Fikela,
sometimes before you can even
Konig.
do this.
Vet. Zenit Yaset.
John Sivet, Shepina Banin, Nerethin Garut, Omid Barzel,
Come on.
Yagren Wipense.
We can do it.
Nijak. Mogrel. Iva.
Pensike, Belarin
Put that on speed
Hiven,
too for just a moment.
Dorem dosem. Premfim suavent
Sum.
nuvet. Kenev Nijak.
Relepsis.
All right, talk about literary law.
And
then we have to send, let's see.
Menif Karoth.
Gorig Norsiag Krelem.
Then we have to
Chensig
monarch
Drifel.
and
Shogorik Plebach. Omid Zenis Parek.
Grelish.
oh, no, we don't need
Gosoflage.
romantic.
Frenal Ilib Nijak
Say monarch.
Quicave.
We're gonna go ahead and
Dronsivalb Kanesh. Dubarim Glorith Fradish.
Uflika.
we've got to send to the stocks.
Meshripsikave. Frinal Narith. Senepin.
Okay, so we've got these things all queued up. We're very
Jibet
good.
Shanoff.
Friendly.
Tolek Tona. Korklin
Disham.
Korun.
Toveth Zizabra.
All right.
Banis Narish.
Oh, come now, Governor. You didn't really think a simple law would just be able to change the educational system of the entire kingdom as peasants, did you? We can't afford to teach ourselves literacy. What with our daily backbreaking work, the only hope would be hiring some real teachers. Okay. We got to send this guy to the stocks here. So we got to make a choice. Okay, so what teachers should the kingdom hire? Domestic teachers or foreign teachers? How about domestic? Always best to give jobs to your home people, you know?
Torgun. Grove. Oh.
All right.
Scherzer.
Okay, the constable, blah 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 blah. So, okay, so this is cleared and this is cleared. So we have to offer teachers jobs. Let's see, we have to offer teaching job to Professor Timothy. Okay. Now, I don't know where Professor Timothy is. Here's Professor Timothy, I think. Yes. Okay, offer a teaching job.
Opsel Pinagra Quemike.
Umfage Nodes.
Okay, a job well done. Passed an edict. Very good. Good song stuck in head. Well rested and focused. Okay, so it says attempting offer, but I do well enough on my own teaching the odd noble or peasant a thing or two. To really get me excited, I'd need to be promised some land. If you can arrange a local duchy for me, I'd be more than willing to teach your peasants. So we got to ask royal advisor Julian about free duchy. Okay, that's blackmail. That really is. Okay, so we have to go and ask about free duchy. All right. Okay. So here we go.
Umfaj no des. Brenif ufel. Zima se. Urkim gorak.
Okay, we are currently all out of free duchies to give away. There's one parcel of land on the edge of Crafthole, but it's recently been overrun by barbarians. You'll have to drive them out if you want to make it a true duchy. Okay. So what we have to do now is we have to plan battle on barbarians. So we have to go to the tactical map to do this. I should have guessed. Okay. So we have to plan the battle on barbarians. Okay.
Oh.
Okay, so he is really focused. He's doing really well. But he's starting to get a little tired.
Wofik.
Okay. Did you do it? Okay, I guess he just kind of sort of looks at the map and he has to plan it for a little while. So, yep. Yeah, I don't think I've ever done this quest before, but it's interesting. It's very interesting.
Yeah.
Moontube.
Huh.
Poor Leonora.
Oh.
Okay, so Titus has achieved great success. Okay, so it says the battle plan is solid. Now I simply need to lead the attack on those barbarians. Attacking from the corner of the forest should give us the tactical advantage. Okay, so he is hungry and he is tired. So what we're going to go ahead and do is we're going to go downstairs and we're going to go to our little larder thing here. And we're gonna go ahead and make us some food. So you click on that, you select make food, and so he's gonna go over to it and open it, and then we'll have to pick like what we want. So right there. So we're going to let's go ahead and make us some bear soup. Now, if you had the roasting pit or the fire pit or whatever, then you can make a lot more things. But all we can make right now is soup because all we have is the fireplace. So as you can see, you know, he opens it up and he's going to go ahead and cook it. But when we can afford the little fire spit, then we'll do that. And the oven, you can actually do some baked things, and that's really cool, you know, because it gives you a really good selection of what they can eat. And then they'll get a really good moodlet from, you know, just they'll get a really good moodlet from things that they eat, which is good. Because it's not cool just to feed them gruel, because they get tired of that, and then they get cranky. It's kind of like The Sims 3. If they eat like a bad meal, they will get really cranky. Same here. So he's gonna go ahead and eat this, and then we'll go ahead and let him get a little bit of sleep on his new bed. So then I think in the morning we have to go to the forest and drive out the barbarians from there, so. Okay. Oh, yep, he's gonna puke. Oh, ew, yeah. Because he's got that weak constitution thing. Now, I think there's a quest where you can make their fatal flaw, like, either disappear or work for them or something. So anyway, we're going to go ahead and let him get some sleep, and we'll come back in the morning when he gets up, and we'll continue with what we're going to do. Okay, so Titus is up now, and as you can see with this bed, he doesn't need to sleep very long because it is a really, really good bed. So what we've got to do is I think we have to go and drive out the barbarians in the forest. So let's go ahead and go to the forest. Go to location, and let's go ahead and click on the forest. And I think this is where you do it. Yep, drive out the barbarians. So we're gonna speed 4 through this until he gets to the forest, because they have to walk everywhere. They don't have horses or any vehicles or anything. They gotta walk everywhere. So this is a little rabbit hole, so they're gonna go ahead and he's gonna disappear in here and drive him out. Hopefully he'll be successful. Okay, so we have a little choice to make. Okay, Lord Titus was walking through the forest when he looked at the... How can you walk through the forest when you're trying to drive out a band of barbarians? Sometimes I have to laugh at when these little choices pop up. Okay, so saw an injured little pink pixie. Oh, let's help her. Okay, so we have 25 experience points for that. Lord Titus started reaching toward the scared little pixie to as gently as possible, but the terrified winged creature, this terrified the winged creature even more. It furiously buzzed and bounced down the road and tripped, splashing into a small stream, where she quickly washed away by fate unknown. Okay, so, but we still got experience points, so we're good. And his focus is down. But he's probably kind of hungry. Song stuck in head and focused. I don't think we have any more daily responsibilities yet, because it's not 9 o'clock. That usually comes up at 9 o'clock. Yeah, because his hunger meter is like halfway down, but see how much we can get done here. I'm going to speed 3 until... Okay. So, the battle was a success, and the land has been returned to its rightful owner, me. If I hand this newly captured duchy over to Professor Timothy, he has promised to teach Titania's peasants. Okay, so what we have to do now is we have to give duchy to Professor Timothy. So, let's find Professor Timothy. Oh, we could collect this stuff here, and you know, get some things that we might be able to do here. Okay, so we're gonna go to Professor Timothy and give the duchy. Let's see if he can collect some of this stuff here. Okay, so he got wildflowers and blood moss and seeds. Now, some of this he can sell to get more money, which will be good, because he doesn't really need the blood moss and stuff, because, here, actually, let's stop a minute. Let's see if there's anything else for him to collect. Nope, he can't do that. Okay, so, yep, let's go ahead and grant duchy. Let's go ahead and follow him. Okay, so we have more responsibilities. We have to hear 3 petitions, and we have to write a treaty of ongoing peace. So let's see what we got here. Okay, so it says, I'm extremely grateful for all you have done for me so far. One last thing. Do you mind buying a reading primer from the village shop for me? With it, I can begin my literary classes in earnest. So I think we have to go to the village shops and buy the reading primer. So buy reading primer. So let's go ahead and go to location. And oops. I didn't want to do that. Okay, so let's go ahead and pass to the village. We'll go ahead and let this go here. Now we can go ahead and collect. Oh, we can't do that. Let's go ahead and go to Path to the Village shops here. And I think this is where we have to get the reading primer. Let's look under items. We'll get it from the bottom up and just see what we got here. Ah, reading primer. Okay. Well, that's not too bad. Okay. So there is our reading. Oops. Gosh. Dang it. Okay. Yep. Reading primer. Let's go ahead and buy items. Okay. So now we have to... Okay. We got a choice here. While ambling down the blah, 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 blah. Let's get the magical potion. See what happens here. Okay, so I purchased the book and need to get it back to Professor Timothy now. Okay, so we've got Turtle's potion. It says the little man grinned delightedly at Titus's interest. Certainly, certainly, certainly. Here is your very own Turtle's potion, guaranteed to give you an incredible surge of power. Titus walked away, and he's not sure of what he purchased. So now we have to give the book to Professor Timothy. Okay. Okay. Let's see where Professor Timothy is now. Oh, Professor Timothy, where are you? Okay, we'll just have him collect that stuff here. And this one here. And how about this? Oh, he can't do that one. Alright, so... Okay, so Titus got... Monarch to level 5. Okay. Mortal Blow, Combat, Stroke. Furious Onslaught, Combat Tone. And Fighting Proficiency increased. Okay, so he's got Wildflowers and Seeds. Alright. But we need to find Professor Timothy, who I think is right here. So we have to give Professor Timothy the reading primer. Okay, so then he's got Wildflowers and Seeds again. Okay, so we're going to speed 3 through this until we get there.
Cobra.
Okay. Okay, so, oh gosh, there's 3 things here. Okay, we have to send the peasant Colwyn to the forest. We have to send peasant... okay, so we got 3 people to send to the forest here. And we have to hear 3 petitions, and we have to write... Treaty of Ongoing Peace. Okay, so we need to go back home and do our daily responsibilities as well. And he's starting to get hungry again. Yep, so let's go ahead and go back home. Let's go ahead and feed the king here. Feed the king, we'll get on with our responsibilities here, and we'll get this done.
Steamer.
Okay, so get up there, and let's go ahead and we're gonna go over here to our little larder. Let's go ahead and make some food. Now he could actually call for food as well, but... Yeah, make food. Okay, well, I guess he made something on his own, so that's okay. That is okay. So then let's go ahead and hold court. Yeah, I know, you're gonna puke. Oh, that is nasty. Oh! Ew! Alright, we'll speed 3 through that till we get someone that's gonna come and bow down to us here. Oh, okay, so we have someone here.
Bogani. Raklim Briol.
Okay.
Balcor.
Okay. Your Majesty, I, your humble servant, wish to begin a family. May I have your permission? Blah, blah, blah. What? Of course. Yes. Absolutely. Okay, so it says, Your Highness, I am most grateful. If I am lucky enough to have a child of your fine gender, I will surely name it after you. Twice. Well, that's carrying it a little far, but... So yeah, his popularity, I think, is going to go up. So he's actually quite popular because he is a good king. Okay, so let's see if we got someone else. We got to hear 3 petitions, so... There's the person with that gypsy headdress thing there. Okay, so... My neighbor's pig broke into my... Okay, so yeah, the pig ate the cabbages and stuff, so... Yep, give him the $3. Or give her the $3 to get the cabbages. Okay, so his popularity slightly increased. I am most happy for the gold. Yep, so got justice. So yeah, a lot of these you kind of see, a lot of these repeat themselves. You know, if you play this enough, you're going to get a lot of repeats. Okay, let's see. Okay, we've got 3. Okay, so here's someone.
Riova. Yolgam.
Oh.
Tensippen. Yolgam.
Okay, so I want my son to learn the trade that has been in our family for generations, but he wants to join the theater and travel the world. I don't know what to do. Follow your heart. The boy must follow his own path. That's all any of us can do. If you love him, you must set him free. Or it says, get out of here. The monarch is not here to solve... Okay, yep, so we're just going to say follow your heart. Okay, so Lord Titus, the Great's popularity has increased. Okay, I guess you're right, Your Majesty. I will support my son no matter what he decides. Okay, so very good. We got that one cleared. Now let's go ahead and write up the treaty. So we'll go ahead and write Treaty of Ongoing Peace.
Oh, great.
So let's get him off of the throne here. Okay, here we go. I like to get these responsibilities and stuff done when we can. I'm starting to get kind of tired too, but yeah. It's only like 4-something p.m. We'll go ahead and get this done, and then we'll get on with our quest here.
Nelish. Kerem von Set. Racen.
So we got to send these people to the forest here.
Fimet Lobralim. Ifim. Quasul. Fit. Nelish. Oh. Iva.
So that's definitely cleared, and that's cleared. All right, so we are good to go. So now we have to send the peasants into the forest here.
Wasin Zinarb. Vozon.
Okay, you've actually managed to get us a real teacher. I'll head over to the forest right now. Okay, so now we got to find these other people to go to the forest. Usually we have our little map tags to guide us, but I don't see them anymore. Well, I guess we can go on back home and just see if the map tags show up, because I don't know where to look. Okay. Alright, here we go. Here's someone right here. Let's go ahead and send into the forest. And I don't know where the other person is.
Umfage Nodes
Oh, bro.
Okay, can we collect more stuff? Yes, we can. Collect it. Oh,
Elba. Desim
collect it.
Vanish la.
Okay, and it looks like we have this person here that we have to send into the forest as well. So send to forest. And I missed that one. I missed the saying that came up. Okay, so we've got wildflowers and seeds. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and... Oh, and then we got wildflowers and seeds again. Will we be able to read books on our own after this? What a world that would be, my lord. Okay. So what we have to do now is we have to teach group reading lesson. Okay, yep, we have to teach group reading lesson. And again, we're in like a little rabbit hole here. So we just gotta wait and do this. His focus is okay. Okay, so it says, Lord Titus the Great walked into the forest clearing to find that the peasants had already gathered and that the teacher was eagerly handing out lesson books to the students. Titus smiled and introduced the teacher to the peasants, and the lesson began in earnest. Soon everyone was sounding out new sounds and words and seemed to be having a good time. All right. We're done with this quest. Lord Titus the Great, Monarch level 5. And how did we finish? Okay, so we got gold level, which is good. Okay, which is really good. So, let's see if we have enough to put down another building. Let's see what we're gonna need here. Okay, so security is neutral. So actually what we should do is probably put down a barracks. Let's go ahead and do that. Yep, let's go ahead and put down a barracks. Let's go ahead and get it furnished. And it is going to need a knight. Let's go ahead and I think we'll make a male knight. Create a knight.
Vinete.
All right. How about Jeremiah? Lincoln. Very original.
Kyala Selegon.
Pinarek.
Let's go ahead and use this voice.
John Civet.
Yep, let's go ahead and do... His skin looks okay. He can be kind of a dark knight, I guess. Body modifiers. We don't want him to be like really fat, but we do need muscles. So we'll go ahead and use that muscle size right there. Age modifier, we can make a young knight. Because if you make them like really old looking, I mean, they get wrinkles and they're not very pretty. So let's go ahead and do... Ooh, we need a bloodthirsty knight. Yes. We need a bloodthirsty knight. Let's go ahead and do... How about adventurous? How about vain? Yeah. Okay. So, there's that. Let's go ahead and get into some hair. We need like a helmet or something for him. Oof. No. No. Let's go back into just regular hair, I guess. Okay. I guess this is okay. Can give him the dark hair, I guess. Let's see. Yeah, he can have black hair. Let's go ahead and go into looks. Eyes. Maybe this eye here. Ooh, that's massive. That is massive. Let's do maybe this one. He can go ahead and have some brown eyes. Did I do, oh, we didn't do facial hair or anything. So, eyebrows. Yeah, we've got to definitely do this. Maybe that's fine right there. Yeah. So, okay. We did his eyes. Gosh, he's got a big nose. Holy smoke. Yep, go with that one. His mouth, I guess, looks okay. And no makeup. No makeup. Because that just isn't good. No. Okay, so clothing. Okay, let's go ahead and go with that, I guess. Okay, so here is our knight. And let's go ahead and find us a quest. I don't think we have enough to put any more down. Yep, let's go ahead and go into quests. How about, let's see what the legend of the talking frog is here. It says, rumors of a talking frog named Frogo has been spreading around Titania for a few days. This wasn't just another fairy tale that has captured the moods of the kingdom. There really was a magical frog out there somewhere. Someone would have to find this talking frog. Okay, so we have to figure out how to find the talking frog. Okay, so now we have to pick someone. Let's go ahead and use our... Yeah, let's go ahead and use our witch because we haven't used her yet. So Adept Abigail. Let's go ahead and use her. Frogs are people too. All right. All right. Let's go ahead and get this thing started. Oh gosh, and we've got, oh my gosh, we've got like 2 of them again that we have to use. So we have, and okay, we got Alan and Abigail. All right. Well, here we go with the hard one again. Okay. Ask townfolk about the talking frog. The kingdom the kingdom has been abuzz with talk of a frog, talk of a magical frog that talks. Who would want to find out more? Adept Abigail decided to ask the townfolk about the talking frog. Okay, so let's see what kind of focus she has and what we need to do. So here's someone we could actually ask about the frog creature. Okay, Alan. We're gonna let Alan just go to his own devices right now. Okay, we don't really have anything to do with daily responsibilities. Tis true, the frog goes by the name of Frogo. Used to be king, he did. Supposedly lives in the forest, ensconced in a dwelling of spittle and gold. Okay, better ask some other people. Okay, so she now has to ask townsfolk about. Okay, so she's got to ask. Gosh, she's got to ask 4 people. Okay. She's pretty tired, so we should like have her meditate, and then we can continue this like in the morning. So, how about we meditate? And Alan, maybe we should get him to discover, and get it collected, and then get him home. Okay, so probably discover just the wildflowers. Okay, so we'll go ahead and collect it. Okay, so we've got wildflowers, grassweed, and blood moss. And then I think we'll go ahead and send him home. We'll get him something to eat and get him to bed. And then we'll continue this quest in the morning, I think. Yep, valor root and seeds. Yep, just go home. Okay. Yep, so we're going to make some food. We're going to get to sleep. You go ahead and make some food. A fowl soup. All right. So we've got some freedom until the next morning. And I think Abigail is still meditating. Yep. Nah, don't go to bed yet. You gotta eat your soup. Eat your soup, and then you can get to bed. You don't want it to go bad. So you eat this. Eat fowl soup. You made it. You eat it. Come on, get up and eat it. There you go. So you eat it, and then we're gonna go ahead and go to sleep. And pretty soon we might even be able to get him a decent bed too. So anyway, guys, I'm going to go ahead and end this part here. And in the next part, we will continue in earnest with this quest. And once again, we'll take care of these 2 Sims and just see how we do. And maybe we'll be surprised and get another platinum level. So, yeah. Anyway, you guys have a fantastic day. Subscribe to see more like this. Plus, if you're interested in any of my Sims 3 series, and Sims 2, and Sims 1 series, subscribe to do that as well, to keep up to date on that. Leave a comment. Tell me what you think. Thumbs it up. Give it a big old like. Hit that like button many times over. Leave a comment if I didn't say that. Have a fantastic day, and we'll talk to you guys all later. Bye, guys.